What's up, everybody? This is Deepfake. Remember what I told y'all about phantom touching. So, how this works? This is basically EEG cloning, heterodyning. Like I said, when I was younger, you can be sold into these programs for profit. There's different ways. The EMF is not just used as a weapon; it's also used in nefarious businesses. A lot of people high on the food chain use this. So, you know what? I'm just going to let someone else explain it to you a little bit. Just give you some PowerPoints.
Some free and valuable information for you. So it's information that you can use to help yourself as well as others. I've prepared it, I've researched, and I have an interesting topic for you tonight. I'm going to be discussing sexual trafficking with non-consensual victims using broadcast. Okay, so this is sex trafficking with a new spin, okay, in this 21st century advanced satellite-based technology era that we're living in, okay? So now, basically, like I said, they're doing it with EEG heterodyning, also known as cloning, to make a copy of brain signatures. And then they are selling the footage from the assault broadcast, because they can assault your brain, your body, and other things. And then they sell that footage as a live stream. They live stream it while it's being done. So anybody, like I said, could become a victim. So good people, that's who I'm broadcasting. That's who I'm broadcasting for. And two is good people, not perfect people. I didn't say perfect people. Good people. Okay, pay attention, because this is information that the criminals already know. The criminally minded, not just low-level criminals either. There's ones high up on the power pyramid, okay? So they know about this already, okay? And what they're finding it humorous is that you guys don't know. The good people, the average Joes of the world, the average people, good-hearted people. So let me explain, okay? I won't take much of your time. Join me, all right? We're going to be talking again, just in case you want to see a visual. Here. Okay? So broadcast sex trafficking, okay, using a forced broadcast, in the way that they're doing that, the how is they're using a technique called EEG heterodyning, which is also referred to as cloning, so making a copy of brain signatures of various people, and then mixing those, heterodyning. Dyning is, hetero is opposite, so taking two opposite brain signatures from two different people, and dyning is power. They're powerful, and then mixing them, and then once they have that, they can make like an avatar. And these brain signatures obviously are illegally obtained, okay, and they're buying them and selling them and trading them, okay, amongst each other to use to target people non-consensually. All right, so if you have brain signature, which you do, okay, they're unique like fingerprints, and you do not want to be used or assaulted with this technology, listen up. I'll break it down for you real quick. So that's what's going on. They live stream it and they get money when they live stream. They're like torture streams, okay? All right, let me follow my notes here. All right, broadcast pimping being live streamed, okay? Broadcast pimping coming live to a city near you, Anytown, USA, okay? It's true. And what's going on again is they're using a forced broadcast to broadcast into and onto people, and filming that footage of it being done, and live streaming that. They have like parties, how they have like virtual gaming and hosts and everything, and viewing parties, I guess you'd call them. This is being done non-consensually on some people, okay? Because
Sorry that I had to stop it. So, you have to understand, this is what they call behavioral modification. When you can take two different frequencies and mesh them together, basically you can take the essence of another individual and broadcast it into a person. This technique was pushed through the Bush and Obama administration. I'm just giving you facts.
Broadcast, I've explained this before. Well, again, what am I offering? Free and valuable information. Extra, come and get it, right? And just so you know, I'm not just talking talking, I did do my research, as always. It kind of took me a long time. It took me all day to kind of work on this, and weeks before I've been planning this one out a little bit, so I wanted to make sure that I share the information correctly, okay? And it's a serious issue. So anyways, broadcast, you've seen some of my other videos, okay? So basically a broadcast is, it's in your brain, your body, and the environment. It has to do with EMFs, okay? EMF stands for electromagnetic frequencies.
Remember, guys, what I told you about how EMF can be used. It's not just for microwaving. This is what they call synthetic telepathy. Look this stuff up. It has patent numbers. And if it has a patent number, that means it's being manufactured. And if it's being manufactured, that means it's being used.
Okay, whenever the brain thinks a thought or feels an emotion, that gives off an evoked potential electrically in the brain, because the brain is chemical, so is the body, but it's also electrical, okay? So what's happening is every time you think a thought or feel an emotion, that produces what's called an electromagnetic frequency. That frequency can then be read and then also be sent back in. That's how EEG heterodyning cloning works, okay?
Y'all know I like to do it sweet, simple, and fast, because they like to hack up my film. So deep fake with another one. You.